Welcome to the pack, everyone. In my work, I meet all kinds of dogs. Some are brilliant, some are cunning, and some, well, a little special. Today, we're celebrating those lovable pups who steal our hearts. They might not be the sharpest, but they make up for it in love and hilarious antics. First up, we have the Basset Hound, known for its droopy eyes and long ears. These dogs are laid back, love to lounge and sniff around. They can be stubborn and easily distracted, but that's part of their charm. Always on the trail of a scent, their antics will bring a smile to your face. Next up, we have the Beagle, a breed that's small in size but big on personality. Known for their incredible sense of smell, these hounds are nose-led adventurers. Their curiosity and enthusiasm are contagious. Embrace their independent spirit and channel their energy into positive outlets. Let's talk about Bulldogs, those adorable goofballs with faces only a mother could love. They're like the lovable class clown, always up to some mischief. Bulldogs are not known for being the sharpest tools in the shed, but that's part of their charm. Training a bulldog can feel like teaching calculus to a potato. Bulldogs are deeply affectionate and crave human companionship. If you want a dog who will make you laugh every day, a bulldog might be perfect. Bloodhounds, the Sherlock Holmes of the canine world, with noses that could sniff out a crumb in a hurricane. These dogs are the epitome of determination. They're on a mission, and nothing will distract them. They excel at tracking, but ask them to stay, and you might be waiting a while. These dogs are giant love bugs wrapped in droopy skin. They're intensely loyal and bond deeply with their pack. Just maybe keep them on a leash during walks. Ah, the Pekingese. Those little emperors and empresses of the dog world. Don't let their size fool you. These dogs have the heart of a lion. Independent and strong-willed, they're not your typical eager-to-please pups. They'll decide when and how they want to be loved. Bred to be companions to royalty, they expect to be treated as such. Beneath that aloof exterior beats a heart of gold. They bond deeply with their families and shower them with love in their own subtle ways. Mastiffs are like the big, cuddly teddy bears of the dog world. Don't let their size fool you. They're all about love and cuddles. These dogs are all about calmness and stability. They might not win obedience championships, but they'll be the most loyal companions. Once you've earned a Mastiff's trust, you've got a friend for life. Just be prepared for some drool and maybe a little furniture rearranging. Now let's talk about Shih Tzus. These little dogs are like royalty wrapped in a fluffy, cuddly package. They're independent and know what they want. Shih Tzus might be small, but they have big personalities. They love to cuddle and play. Training them can be like negotiating with a furry emperor, but with patience, it can be done. Once you've earned their respect, they'll be your most loyal companion. Ah, the Bichon Frise, little balls of sunshine, always happy and playful. They make up for their lack of smarts with boundless energy. Training can be an adventure. Easily distracted, but don't give up. With patience and creativity, they can learn impressive tricks. Bichons thrive on attention and affection. Incorporate playtime and bonding into training. Keep it fun and positive and celebrate small victories. The Lhasa Apso, this little lion dog from Tibet thinks it's a big dog in a small package. Independent and strong-willed, training them requires patience. But underneath that stubborn exterior lies a loyal companion. They bond closely with their pack, showering them with affection. Consistency is key. Clear rules and a calm, assertive leader. Earn their trust, and you've got a friend for life. Ah, the Chihuahua. Don't let their size fool you. These little dogs have the heart of a lion, full of energy and personality, always ready to take on the world. They can be a bit stubborn thinking they're in charge. They need a firm, consistent pack leader. Once they understand their place, they become loving, loyal companions. Pugs, the comedians of the dog world, wrinkly faces, big eyes, little snorts, always good for a laugh. Their personality just as charming. Pugs love to cuddle, play, and eat, but they can be stubborn. Training needs patience and humor. Use treats for positive reinforcement. They might not be the sharpest, but they have heart and make you smile. You know, people see a Great Dane and they think, whoa, intimidating. But these dogs, they're more like giant teddy bears. Don't get me wrong, their size alone commands respect, but inside, they're big softies. Now, when it comes to learning commands, let's just say patience is your best friend. Training a Great Dane is like teaching a teenager to drive. You gotta be calm, assertive, and consistent. They might not get it right away, but with love and repetition, they'll get there. And once they do, that bond you build, unbreakable. Remember, dogs, especially these gentle giants, feed off your energy. If you're stressed and impatient, they'll sense it. But if you approach training with a calm and assertive energy, they'll respond. Trust me on that. These dogs are all about love and loyalty, and once you earn their trust, you've got a friend for life. The Bull Terrier. This breed gets a bad rap sometimes, but let me tell you, underneath that unique egg-shaped head is a heart of gold. They're playful, energetic, and full of personality, sometimes a little too much personality. Stubborn streak? You bet. But that's part of their charm. See, training a Bull Terrier is like negotiating with a toddler who just discovered the word no. You need a firm hand, a playful attitude, and a whole lot of patience. Don't let their stubbornness discourage you. They're smart, they just like to test boundaries. Remember, consistency is key. Set clear rules, boundaries, and stick to them. And never underestimate the power of positive reinforcement. These dogs thrive on praise and rewards. Show them love when they get it right, and they'll want to please you even more. Now, the Chow Chow. Here's a dog that marches to the beat of their own drum. They're independent, dignified, and let's be honest, a little bit aloof. Some might say they're stubborn, but I see it as them being strong-willed. They know what they like, and they're not afraid to show it. Training a Chow Chow requires a different approach. You can't force them to do anything they don't want to do. It's all about earning their respect and trust. Be patient, be consistent, and most importantly, be respectful of their space. Remember, with a Chow Chow, it's a partnership, not a dictatorship. They need to know you're the pack leader, but they also need to feel respected as an individual. Once you find that balance, you'll have a loyal and devoted companion for life. St. Bernards, these dogs are like the lovable big guys in the park. They're all about love, slobber, and maybe accidentally knocking you over with their tail. Now, don't let their size fool you. These dogs are all heart. They love their families, love to cuddle, and hey, they make great foot warmers in the winter. You'll have a loyal companion, a furry best friend, and a dog who'll make you laugh every single day. The Scottish Terrier, a small dog with a big personality. They're independent, bold, and a wee bit stubborn, but that's part of their charm. Training a Scottie is like negotiating with a furry Scotsman. Be firm, consistent, and more interesting than that squirrel. With the right approach, you can teach them anything. Dachshunds, those long-bodied, short-legged bundles of energy. They're playful, curious, and have a mind of their own. That's what makes them so entertaining. Training them can be like training a furry submarine. They'd rather follow their nose than your commands. With patience, you can teach them anything. Keep them engaged mentally and physically. They need an outlet for all that energy. Long walks, playtime, and puzzle toys are essential. Consistency is key. They thrive on routine, set boundaries, be clear, and be patient. With love and consistency, your Dachshund will follow your lead. Pomeranians, they're like little lions in a fluffy body, big personalities, even bigger attitudes. Training can be a challenge. They're stubborn. But that's what makes them lovable, devoted and affectionate to their pack. Be firm and consistent. Show calm leadership and they'll follow. They thrive on routine and boundaries. Establish boundaries and their intelligence shines. The Afghan Hound. Supermodels of the dog world with their long flowing hair and graceful demeanor. Training them requires patience and humor. Independent thinkers but loyal to their pack. Keep training sessions short, fun, and rewarding. Engage their minds and they'll surprise you. Positive reinforcement goes a long way. Now, the Old English Sheepdog, they're like big, fluffy teddy bears. Gentle giants with hearts of gold. They love their families endlessly. Training them requires patience and a gentle hand. Consistency and positive reinforcement are key. Show them love, and they'll move mountains for you. Number 21, we've got those clownish characters, the French Bulldogs. Don't let their bat ears and squishy faces fool you. These dogs have got personality plus. They're playful, affectionate, but can be stubborn as a mule. Frenchies are smart. They know what they want. Training needs patience, consistency, and positive reinforcement. Make training fun with treats and short sessions. Earn their trust, and they'll shower you with love and antics. At number 22, we have the Maltese. These little guys are packed with personality. They're affectionate and love to cuddle. Training a Maltese takes patience and consistency. Positive reinforcement is key with these sensitive souls. The effort is worth it. Once you've earned their trust, you've got a friend for life. Coming in at number 23 is the Pekingese, a breed that oozes independence and a touch of regal aloofness. These little lion dogs have a mind of their own and they're not afraid to use it. They're loyal to their pack, but not always easy to train. They love lounging and being pampered. But for tricks, they might give you that "I'm not amused" look. Earn their trust and you'll have a loyal, joyful companion. Boxers, these dogs are like the class clowns of the dog world. They've got energy to burn, always bouncing around with those goofy grins. Now, don't mistake their playful nature for a lack of intelligence. Boxers are smart, but they're also stubborn as mules. They know what you want, they just might not do it, especially if there's a more interesting smell to sniff or a butterfly to chase. Training a boxer takes patience, consistency, and a whole lot of treats, but trust me, the effort is worth it. Once you earn their loyalty, you've got a friend for life, even if they do occasionally steal your socks. Cocker Spaniels, those sweet souls with the big soulful eyes. They're all about love and affection, always eager to please their humans. But when it comes to learning, well, let's just say they're easily distracted. It's like their brains are always on a merry-go-round, flitting from one thought to the next. One minute they're focused on your command, the next they're chasing a falling leaf like it's the most fascinating thing in the world. The key with Cocker Spaniels is to keep training sessions short and fun. Don't get frustrated if they don't get it right away. Remember, patience and positive reinforcement are your best tools. The Basset Hound. Those long-eared, droopy-eyed masters of the sniff. These dogs were bred to follow their noses, and trust me, they take that job very seriously. Now, when it comes to intelligence, well, let's just say their brains are wired a little differently. They're not dumb, just independent thinkers. If a Basset decides it doesn't want to sit, it's like trying to move a statue. But that's part of their charm, right? Their stubbornness, their love of all things smelly, it's what makes them so unique. Just be prepared for a lot of patience and maybe a few extra treats when training a Basset Hound. Beagles, those floppy-eared bundles of joy. They're like the class clown, always sniffing out an adventure. And believe me, their noses have a mind of their own. You can train a Beagle, but you gotta understand, their world is all about smells. It's like trying to teach a chef to stop tasting everything in the kitchen. You see a leash, they see a tool for sniffing fire hydrants. You're trying to teach stay. They're busy following a scent trail older than your grandma's cookies. But hey, that's the Beagle charm. They're stubborn, yes, but their hearts are pure gold. They love unconditionally and their enthusiasm is contagious. Just remember, patience is key. Think of it like this. You wouldn't get mad at a fish for swimming, right? So embrace the Beagle's sniffing obsession. It's in their DNA. Just be ready for a few detours on your walks. The Bulldog. The definition of grumpy face, lovable personality. They're like little tanks with hearts of marshmallow. Now these guys, they're masters of selective hearing. You say come, they hear nap time. But you know what? That's part of what makes them so endearing. They're stubborn, yes, but in a lovable, goofy way. They're like that friend who always forgets your birthday but makes up for it with bear hugs. Training a Bulldog is all about positive reinforcement. Treats, praise, maybe a little dance of joy when they finally get it. Remember, these guys are sensitive souls, so ditch the harsh tones. They're all about the good vibes, the comfy couches, and the occasional belly rub. And once you earn a Bulldog's love, you've got a friend for life. Wrinkles, waddles, and all. The Bloodhound, my friends. This breed is all about instinct. You see that nose? It's not just for show. This dog lives to follow a scent. Training a Bloodhound takes patience, just like any breed with a strong mind of its own. But remember, a stubborn dog is just a dog who needs to understand their pack leader. They might not be the fastest learners, but their persistence is admirable. Once they lock onto a scent, nothing will deter them. They're loyal, they're loving, and they have hearts as big as their drooping ears. If you can handle a little drool and a lot of love, the Bloodhound might just be the breed for you. The Pekingese. Don't let their small size fool you. These dogs have the heart of a lion. They were bred as companions for royalty, and they still carry that regal air about them. Independent and strong-willed, training a Pekingese requires a firm hand and a lot of patience. But once you earn their trust and respect, you'll have a friend for life. They can be a bit aloof with strangers, but with their families, they're bundles of affection. Don't be surprised if they demand to be treated like the royalty they think they are. Remember, every dog wants to please their pack leader. With the Pekingese, you just have to remind them who's boss in a calm and assertive way. So there you have it, my friends. 30 lovable, dim-witted dog breeds that steal our hearts with their quirks and their unwavering love. Remember, intelligence isn't everything. These dogs might not be the valedictorians of obedience school, but they make up for it with their big hearts, playful personalities, and unwavering loyalty. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell for more videos about our furry friends. And remember, a calm and assertive leader creates a balanced and happy dog. Until next time.